Hi, my blossoms. Welcome back to my channel. Just a messenger 828. Authentically me, authentically you. We forever bloom. Do me a favor when you go to any creator's platform, specifically your melanated creators or those that have, you know, some type of indigenous blood. Um, like it up already. Just like it. Even if you don't watch the video all the way, just leave a like or share it. Yeah, somebody might be interested in it. Um, get out of there. Close the drawer. Close the drawer. Mm-mm. You ain't just gonna open it and leave it open. Close the drawer. Hold on, y'all. Okay, so my child just gave us a little message. Somebody opened up something and they shouldn't have even been in. Okay, opening a door, opening a portal, things of that such, opening something that they shouldn't have even been in. This can be on a computer too, certain files, documentations. It's kind of giving HIPAA, okay? Somebody opened something they shouldn't have even went in and they left it open. They left it open because he's trying not to close that drawer. So that can be significant, okay? Um these cards got damaged, okay? These were all wet and stuck together. So I'm going to go into what they are because there's a message. Okay? I got them unstuck the best that I could. You'll see how damaged they are. Okay? The first card that I saw is conflict. All right? The number 30 can be significant. The number 3, somebody can be 30 years of age. But it says, or this could be something that happened or started at 30 years of age, okay? Conflict, difference, this disposition, and quarrel. So dispats, quarrels, fighting, bickering, things like that. Next, behind that was promise, and some of the definition got I know it's reassurance or assurance, um, promise. Okay, it's given a proposal, some of the sort. So people are someone that is fighting because a proposal, fighting to even propose. Like it's just a lot of fight. This could be inner battle, right? This could also be people outside of that dynamic fighting, either because of it or for it, some way, shape, or form. Okay, um, it's giving it's giving the what is it, the apothecary's diaries. In that anime, it was centered around the emperor and his many concubines. So if you think about it, because I'm gonna go into this, because I watched that show and I'm like, dang. So if you think about it, for centuries, even in the emperor times, right? For centuries, women have always been pinned against each other. We were already always competing. Yes, okay, this is a man of status, this is a man of nobility, this is the emperor. He's got all the land, he's got all the money, he's got military forces, he's got a lot going on. This is a very established man. But still, we've always been in some type of competition for a man. And I know there's the the energy of being in your empress energy and knowing that there is really no competition, like you just killing it. But then there's also the fact that, like, in the 3D form, technically It is. Technically, it is. Because at the end of the day, the emperor still has to choose. And that's how far down the rabbit hole I thought about when it came down to that show. Like, dang, because it was four main concubines. Well, yeah, there's four. One of them passed. Two of them had children. The child passed, and in the show, the apothecary, uh, she saved the other child and the other concubine, and the one that she saved, she took her in and was like, I want you to test all my food to make sure it's not poison, because they will poison each other to eliminate competition. So someone could have gotten poisoned, or someone could have had somebody poisoned through way of other people, because they had to get creative. They couldn't do it themselves. They had handlers. They had they had literally women in their quarters that did everything for them. Outside of their particular quarters, they had servants for the whole entire, would it be an estate? Yeah, estate. And they had different wings of the whole estate. So yeah, a lot of these dudes out here, want to have that selection of concubines, right? They want to have that big setup. They don't have the actual status, the 3D status. They might have it spiritually, but they haven't tapped into it, right? There's that too. Either way, back on track. With this, it's someone has done enough fighting, either with themselves or with the people around them, or just with the world, right? Fighting the constructs that they've been subjected to, right? Environmental constructs, uh, society constructs, religious constructs. Like, they've been fighting and breaking down everything that they've known. So they've been fighting their ego. Okay, ego death. Die to yourself. And 9 times out of 10, an empress has died to herself also, because in order to actually realize you're an emperor or empress, or recognize your own energy, you have to die to yourself. You have to know yourself. Dark night of the soul is literally a ego death. All right, next we have vow. It says wish, hope, and worship. So you've vowed to do things, or a vow, okay, or wedding vows, things of that such, right? And this goes with the theme with promise being here, down on bending knee. Excuse me, confirmation with that. 28 can be significant. The 30th of the month can be significant with 30. 28, the 28th of the month, 28 years old, or these are things that are happening around them age ranges, okay? Take what resonates. But if you break down 28, it breaks down to 10. 10 breaks down to 1. So 31. And for vow, I can't remember what number this was. Yeah, it's messed up. I don't know what number it was. I think 54, if I'm not mistaken. And that breaks down to 9. So 319 could be significant, okay? Someone could have made a vow at 54 years of age, or 9 years old. Those ages can be significant, or the ninth can be significant. Okay. Next is family. 46, that breaks down to 10 again. So there's two tens. Um, 46 breaks down to 10, like I said. So something about 46 years of age. Okay. 10 years of age. But this also breaks down to one. Yeah, it says family, bond, home, and background. Right, I said certain constructs, their environment, how they grow up. So these would be the people that would shape your environment and how you grow up, how you do things, how you perceive things. Because they're the starting point, right? Your family, your neighborhood, your community of people. So someone could literally been fighting their family. Uh, okay, if not physically, right? Not physically having disagreements or having quarrels with them, or it could even be both, you physically and spiritually fighting them, because I, I feel like when 2020 hit, people started dabbling in spell work. People got bored, and instead of picking up the Bible and realizing there's spells in the Bible, the scriptures, a living word, hello, are spells. They decided to do other spells, like binding spells. Now, somebody could even be using the Holy Bible in that manner, right? Because it just depends on your intentions when you say things. So someone could someone could literally be a down hard right Christian, but they use scripture in a controlling and manipulative way that has or will have consequences, because you can manipulate. You can manipulate. Archangel Michael, clear my throat chakra, and those that are trying to disrupt my throat chakra or disrupt this message, may they and their energy signature, along with my energy signature, so it can be purified, may it all go up and meet source, meet them face to face, meet God face to face, so he can see who's ignorant, who's ignorant, who's ignorant. Someone could be acting real ignorant. Someone's energy signature, someone's ignorant, ignorant actions, ignorant energy signature. So those that are in, oh my gosh, those that have utilized their intentions in an ignorant way, not considering God's will in someone's life, very ignorant from his perspective, right? He can see who it is by the energy signature. He created all things, right? He created along with the universe, which gave him the space to create. Oh, that's big. That's big. The universe gave God the space to create. Think about that. The cosmic womb gave, when we say God, Father God, like gave the masculine energy the space to create. So the divine feminine, the infinite feminine energy gave the masculine energy the infinite space to create in. And we think that he does not know the energy signatures of all things that he created or has known, right? Because he knows you. Even when you don't know him. I don't know where this is going. This is a channel message all up in between this. So if you're here for the main, please stick around. There's gonna be nuggets here for you. Okay, they may not resonate now. They may resonate in the future. It's gonna be infinite. It's timeless. It's gonna be an infinite array of possibilities, of messages, of confirmation in this reading for any and everybody that finds this. Quite frankly, take what resonates when it resonates. It's about to storm outside too. I just want to note that. Well, not storm. It's about to rain, but you could tell when you hear thunder in the distance. No lightning yet. It's about to go down. It's about to go down. It's about to pour down. Blessings. Um. Once again, this is a clearing of energy. This is also summer months, so this is normal for summer, especially in my area. Excuse me. Confirmation. I'm not lying about it. Um. At any rate, yeah, those that were trying to bind or do weird shit to people's throat chakras so they don't speak, um, using the Bible or the biblical scriptures, okay? These can be people that are connected to family. These people that are outside of the family could be fighting with, the people that they like, handlers. I said something about handlers. I did. Um, yeah, someone being poisoned, right? Oh, that's what he was trying to shut me up because I said it. Someone was poisoned. Whether they were poisoned in the physical sense, uh, to take them out, right? Um, food, drink, smokables. Hello, sexually, right? Because that is bio warfare. That is bio warfare when you normally have some type of element and you give it to someone, that is bio warfare, and that literally was a tactic used in the military of other countries, of most countries. Actually, they don't like to say that, but most countries have used bio warfare at some point. It's either bio warfare or they use environmental warfare, like using creatures and to uh inf- in in infiltrate, okay, but infest also. A infestation. Someone was trying to mess up your manifestations, and so they manifested infestation. Somebody manifested infection, and somebody manifest uh some most times deadly disease, but we've we have the technology now that combats a lot of those diseases. Okay, so take what resonates. um I'm getting a feeling there's a lot of karma going to those that were in conflict of this promise and vow energy here. It could be a whole family. It could be people that you considered families, people that you could have a bond with. So it does not actually have to be family members, but 9 times out of 10, family members told da 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 and da 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 and da da da, and they told da 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 da, and they collaborated and da 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 da. Right? Marionette was next. The number 15 is here. 15 years of age can be significant. The 15th can be significant. Or the number 6 can be significant. 6 years of age, or the 6 can be significant. It says dictatorship. Mm, Domination and reluctance. So someone could have been trying to dominate somebody, make somebody reluctant to fulfill a promise. Uh somebody could have been doing, domination spells, trying to control somebody. Control in the sense of literally trying to control them and their movements, how they move, how they look. Um Literally a marionette here. Hold on, I'll turn on the light, y'all. Literally a if y'all can y'all even see it? Literally a marionette here being, why do I feel like your puppet? You pull my strings while you play me. Yeah. Someone could have been even playing somebody in a sense like, oh, a blackmail. Oh, well, if you don't do this, then I won't do this. Or if you don't do this, then I'll tell this. Like that type of thing, okay? Uh, is given the diddler. That's the type of things you would do contractually, holding something over someone's head, you know? But you promised that you would da 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 da. Well, guess what? If you don't da 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 per contract, I'm able to do da 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 da. That type of thing. Okay, this can be in business too. Take it how it resonates and how it hits your life. It can be business, love, career. Take it how it resonates. Okay, but the last card that was stuck to all of this was imagination. Okay, it says variety, fantasy, and mind. The number 63, so the age 63 can be significant, but that breaks down to 9. So the age of 9 or ninth could be significant. 99. Oh, shoot. This is bigger than what I thought. Bow. I got the message. Thank you, Lord. Okay, so there's people that you considered family. This can be persons, this can be friends, family, community, right? Someone that you have a bond with, okay? Out of the regular family dynamic. But also let's talk about it, how they've been attacking family dynamics. The male, female, child. Family dynamics have been being attacked. Take it how it resonates. It's on a bigger scale, but you can back to your sphere, right? Back to your sphere of thinking, what's around you, right? Think about how many families are actually together. There's a married mother, father, or whatever, if it's mom, dad, dad. They're married, they're happy. They're not stressing about bills. And if they're not stressing about bills, there is no substance abuse. The children are happy. They get to spend time with their parents. Their parents are able to come to a lot of their extracurricular activities. Heck, they got extracurricular activities that they're able to do, different clubs, different. How many of that do we have? Unless you're well off financially. With 99 being here, it made me think about the 99%, right? That 1% are the 1% are the people that are able to, pull strings and make people dance for me, dance for me, dance for me. Oh, type of energy, right? So the 99% are all the rest of us. It's literally the rest of us, all of us. I feel like They've been. They'll promise that you'll have freedom. You're all right, all right. I'm not got my tongue, okay? Because that's why they were trying to shut me up. I found it. They promise freedom. They promise land of. There's a lot of things, but you fill in the blanks about how you feel, especially if you're in the Americas, right? How you feel about the structure of your life, especially since 2020. Especially since 2020. Just think about it, okay? Because I feel like they've been just dangling a carrot in front of our face. And it's like, you're free. You're free. You're free to do what you want. You're free to be with who you want to be with. You're free to marry whoever you want to marry. But, oh, but you still got to dance for me, dance for me, dance for me. Oh, oh. Yeah. But if you look at it from a relationship standpoint, also, it's someone's literally going to be able to fulfill that vow, and it's going to be everything that they've imagined. They've probably been running it through their head on constant repeat. Are you manifesting, or someone's been manifesting being able to fulfill this vow, right? To have the to freedom from their ego, freedom from what's been holding them back, whether it was or is family. Okay, I feel like this is divine masculine energy, but also divine feminine energy helped wield it in too. Because remember, I said the universe, just a feminine energy, the cosmic womb, gave space for God to create, infinite space for God to create. Someone's manifestations, there we go again, manifestations. Somebody's manifestations are metastasizing uh, into this reality. Feels like the Matrix, and it has been coming up, but it really does feel like the Matrix in the sense, okay? Um, because you people fighting you, family fighting you. That these people are Agent Smiths, okay? They've been but they've been being puppeteered to interfere. Divine masculine, divine feminine, holy trinity. Uh, I literally, I literally just shared a video. A young lady. I'm about to share it on here, on TikTok. So if you have TikTok, you can watch the video. But a young lady. I came across her video on my For You page, and she broke down the Holy Trinity, what each part means, and why the feminine energy was replaced, because it was the sir. Take your nap. Take your nap. I will be joining you shortly. Believe you me. At any rate, I'll share the video and you guys will watch it. But yeah, we have the number 17 here. 17 is the star card in tarot. 17 for me makes me think about Aquarius. Aquarius makes me think about XX Tentacion because his favorite number was 17. Thunder's off in the distance. Well, it's getting closer. Your manifestations are getting closer. As fast as lightning. Those strikes were fast as lightning. Oh, it was a little bit frightening. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, 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 oh. Ba-da-doo. Everybody wants kung fu fighting. Look at that. Everybody wants kung fu fighting. So I feel like your ancestors are like, okay, these people want to fight. They want to fight you. They want to fight your beliefs. They want to fight what you want to do. They want to fight. We gonna show them a fight. The thunder is getting closer. They could have even been fighting your manifestations, like right, fighting what you want to appear in a 3D by trying to stop it. Yeah, but God's coming in with aid. That's why I said. That's why I said your ancestors are. We're gonna show them what a fight is. And y'all, X was fighting his ass off. X was fighting that nigga was out there throwing bows. He was a fighter in that sense. And whoever really took him out, for real, who did the final shot, he said you a bitch. He did, excuse my French, he said you a bitch. Because you had to use a gun. You ain't even hit him with a 1-on-1. You couldn't even catch a fade. Y'all didn't even try to jump him. Y'all came with guns. You're a bitch. That's what he said. He's not that angry about it, because it's been no. You better not get in his bed. Don't still blink at me. You better come on over here. I told you before about that. Don't you do it again. You can look out the window. Yes, you can do that. It's raining. But yeah, he was not. No, no. But they already knew he had hands. They knew. They knew they would. If they even jumped him, they knew they was gonna get their ass beat. It was a pussy move. Cause why they had to do that? They didn't. But they were being puppeteered also. Yeah, that that's what's coming to light. All the puppeteering, all the manipulation, whether it was in the 3D, the spiritual, or even astrally, the multiple ways that people have puppeteered other people are being exposed. And this is in the current energy. You hear that rain? I don't know if you guys can hear it because I'm mic'd up, but there's rain and there's I told you. That is also God telling them, because I feel like they doing it. Wow, this is the last final attempt. I told you. Now let me go help my child. Yeah, yeah. Also, you gotta look at it at that standpoint. They are also God's child. Also, even if they want to denounce him, they no longer know him. God looks at them as his child. So when he's telling them, I told you, I warned you, now I need to come and help my other child because you want to do this foolishness. Ignorant actions. Ignorant. It's not even, it's just plain old buffoonery. Mercy, charity, and kindness. He's going to extend the hand to the ones that you've been holding back, you've been bullying, you've been in constant fight with, fighting everything they've been trying to manifest. Guess what? It's about to pour down for them with blessings. And for the ones that's been manipulating, manipulating, being ignorant with your actions, disregarding warnings, disregarding consequences. I don't know. Let's see what's gonna be next. We got some more cards also. Um, my child recently went into the dresser drawer. If you've been on the channel, do you know I've done dresser drawer readings? I have not touched them in a while because I don't know. I just haven't been pulled to. But my child went into the dresser drawer recently. Excuse me. But I actually found these cards underneath my actual dresser drawer. He likes to hide things, so um, we got Jesus the Christ that came out first. So yes, quite literally, our big brother Jesus is here, lending a hand, promoting more peace, to bring peace. The thunder is getting a little closer. It says the avatar of the Piscean age, a world teacher. Jesus is here to put an end to the bickering and the fighting. He's here to bring peace in regards to that. Okay. Next, this is from um this is from these cards. Okay. Um, we have Witch Hunter Robin, and if you watch this show, she literally was she a witch? Yeah, she was a witch, but they used her to hunt down other witches. Um, I need to rewatch this. I'm not even gonna lie. But if you remember watching this, comment below. Let me know. But yeah, Witch Hunter Robin, really good anime. Uh, you could have even been a it's like spiritually you were hunting down other witches that were not listening to God. That thunder is right there. I really hope that y'all can hear it. But it's like you were hunting down other witches that weren't listening to God. It's like each one that you captured, you were able to capture their abilities because it's like once you don't listen, God gave everybody these gifts, right? The ability to manifest, the power in the tongue, all of this, right? Whatever gift that you have, whatever gift that you've mastered, right? When you don't listen, he's going to strip that ability away from you. So he will literally send another person of your caliber or close to, how you use that gift to come in to say what they need to say to you. And if you don't listen and you attack that person, okay, bet you wanna attack their gifts. Now they're gonna have your gifts. You won't have no gifts no more. I'm gonna take God give it and he takes it away. That's including people too, y'all. This is a season where a lot of people are going to be transitioning. It really is. My own mom did. So it's going to be a season where a lot of people are transitioning. We even I saw it before it even happened personally in my sector, right? But guess what? It's a cleansing. So people that were not listening to God in the warnings and not heeding people that were suffering too, you know, I was like, all right, I understand. Can't take it no more. You ready? I know. Thunder's a lot closer right now. I'm gonna rewatch this show and then we gonna talk about it. But if you're interested in that, please go ahead and like the video. Like the video up if you're interested in me recapping Rich Hunter Robin. Okay, because it's like and it's been coming out in tarot land. A lot of other tarot readers have picked up on this energy too. It's like your abilities are about to be utilized in a governmental force in order to take down those that utilize their gifts in corrupt manners. Right, like the X-Men, quite literally, like the X-Men. Okay, yeah, those that have been puppeteered by corruption. Literally, it's his or her duty. So it's about to be his or her duty to do that. Um, if you bring it back to romance, it's gonna be his or her duty to love your booty. Okay, that came up, but also in relationship to with Rich Hunter Robin. Um, there ended up being a romance between the agent and yeah, we're gonna have to revisit that show. Either way, let's keep going forward. Let's see. Patchouli. Patchouli helps with root chakra and crown chakra, specifically those. Patchouli also is a good grounder, and he. So it's a masculine energy. It is. Patchouli is a masculine energy, and patchouli, money magnet, money magnet. So people could have been bringing conflict to your money. People could have been bringing conflict to your mind. Okay, with the crown chakra and the root chakra, conflict to your stability in the ways that you think. Once again, these are people that have been manipulated, puppeteered into doing this type of thing. Also, that they're probably gonna be like, I didn't know any better, but they did. They just were looking out for them. You know, I know you've been hurting a lot. I know you've been hurting, waiting on a train that just won't come. Literally, I just said God was like, I know people's suffering is about to melt away. Okay, so even if someone was suffering within their body and they transition, if someone's been suffering in their finances, that's about to transition. If someone has been suffering within their self or within their romantic life or within school, whatever it is, it's about to transition. God's promise is peace. God's promise is deliverance. God's promise to all of us is I will be there. I will comfort you. I will send my son. That's why Jesus is here. I will send my son to comfort you. The thunder and the thunder, the thunder. Not the sun card being next. And I knew this, but I literally just channeled that. The sun. I will walk right up to the sun, hand in hand. We'll walk right up to the sun. We won't let. If I rule the world, I free all my sons. I love to love them faded. Black diamonds and pearls. If I rule the world. Yeah. Um, Ace of Wands. That is the most highest action. The hand of God at work. Walk right up to the sun, hand in hand. We'll walk right up to the sun. We won't let. There's a call to action also. Y'all, these cards have been sitting here for like maybe like 2 to 3 days. But the call to action came when it was supposed to come. Everything's like posted now. Do the recording now. But divine timing has the ultimate call. Oh, excuse me. Divine timing has the ultimate call. I definitely felt the urge, but divine timing is so important because the way that things sync up in the grand scheme of everything is so much more important than just the call to do something right then or there. Sometimes you know that's when it's supposed to, but if the divine timing is so tricky, and it has to be because once again you have those people that are manipulating. So whatever time you decide to do something, that's the right time. Even if the urge, like to the eagerness to do it right then and there dies down, when you do it was the right time to do it. and in the spirit Halloween tarot deck, we have the Eight of Swords here. It speaks of mental entrapment. This is literally a unicorn breaking free. Pegasus. We're soaring, we're flying. There's not a star in heaven that we can reach. So if we're trying, when we're breaking free. Oh, and if you guys watch Demon Hunters or K-pop Demon Hunters, the song "Free" has me in a chokehold. That song has me in a chokehold. The whole movie has me in a chokehold. I'm about to. I could watch that movie over and over and over and over again. It was really good. It was really good. So if you haven't already, please go and watch that movie. I'm not sponsored by it. It's just really good. And when I shared, I'm about to share the music from that. I'm about to share. What song was it? If I Rule the World. What song was it? What song was it earlier that I said I was gonna share? I can't remember. When I watch this back, I don't know. But yeah, also, don't hide your gifts from the world. Don't hold back yourself from the world because you're a gift. And without the world having your gift, like if Jesus did not walk where he needed to go and be obedient to God and did what he did to become a world teacher, right? Um, we wouldn't have known of him. You know what I'm saying? We wouldn't have known of him. Uh, his kingdom building, it wouldn't have hit the same, you know? But because Jesus was obedient and he did it, you know, we know of him in our hearts. Okay, I'm gonna leave that there. I'm gonna leave that there. If you like this reading, if it resonates in any way, shape, or form, go ahead and like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know the next time I upload and or go live. Um, I'm available for personal readings. That information is in the description box below. You can email me. You can tell me what reading you want, and then we can go from there. You also will see my Amazon wish list and my Cashapp, Venmo, and I think PayPal. All that's there if you would like to donate. Remember, we are eternally blooming, and I love you guys. Peace.